Hello, this is Kevin, out on another walk. And as I turn round, there's Cynthia.
Hello.
And we are going to be walking on part of a walk that we've done before, which is through some fields where the sheep are. And just when you want to start recording, a van comes along, which is fine, but a pain. But just behind me, there's a lovely big old oak tree. But we've still got some lovely daffodils out here, and these yellow flowers, which I'm sure Cynthia will know the name of.
Celandines.
Celandines, they are. You should know.
We've got bluebells coming.
And I know that one. It's a bluebell.
But do you know if it's English or Spanish?
I don't know. Well, I'll ask it. Let me try and get in here and show you this. That's just lovely. And we know that around here there's some lovely bluebell walks. So we're heading now up this public footpath which is here, and you'll see this same footpath on another video we've made when I get round to editing it, that is. But the difference between the walk we did, which was the first walk we were allowed to do with 3 people, when we got here we were talking about the sheep in the meadow. We arrived and was none, but we're now walking up here and the sheep are right here. So the lambs we saw 2 or 3 weeks ago will be much bigger. So when we get to the gate that's in front of me, I'll show you what we're looking at. Here's the gate here, and here are the sheep. Munching away on their grass there. And there's a couple of lambs, one in front of us laying there flat out, and the other one just enjoying the sunshine. So we've now got to negotiate over a stile, which is just in front of me. Cynthia's very kindly going to get some photographs, and we've got to head in that direction, straight in front of us. Well, we've now left, I think, most of the sheep behind us, behind these trees and just over here, and we're heading across another stile. But I think this one, unless it's been closed off, we can actually get alongside of it without having to climb it. But when we get to the other side of the other field, this is where we're going to start going somewhere different. And we just hope we're not going to get caught out by just taking a big loop round. And, oh crikey! Hello, I'm hooked up evidently. Thank you. So we'll watch Cynthia come through there. Oh yeah, thank you. Yeah, barbed wire. But as I say, when we get across this field, let me just show you where we're walking. We would normally turn right, which then takes us back down to Several's Forest. But we're not doing that today. We are being adventurous. Again, we're turning left. Cynthia has got a brilliant little map, and I can't remember who makes them.
They're OS maps.
They are OS maps,
They're
yeah.
they're called the Little Yellow Map.
That's it, yeah, the little yellow map. And we found them to be brilliant because they are in a little plastic wallet. They're actually waterproof, the actual maps themselves, and they just tuck in your pocket. So we've, between Cynthia, myself and Steve, we've brought several now for this area, and particularly for the Serpent's Trail. So if anybody wants to look them up, it's the Little Yellow Maps. Right, here we are. We would normally turn right here and head down that way, and just down there in the field there's a heron just taken off. And we noticed a heron earlier on when we stopped on our allotment. And it was a huge bird. So here's the finger post showing us the directions, 3 different directions. We're heading this way. And just away to my right hand side is this lovely old farm building. So here we are. As you can tell around here, it's nothing but stiles. And it looks to me, oh, that's a big step up there. Oh, we're going out onto a lane. And just above me is hawthorn. Well, we've now come out onto this road, which is the road that leads into Bepton itself, which I've walked before, but I can't remember there being a public footpath anywhere. So I've got to try and find one. If we can't, then we need to decide how far we go along here, because after this bit going into Bepton and past a very famous hotel which has had masses of huge celebrities staying at them over decades, the only other way we can go then is into Cocking. And I know from my place to Cocking and back is 6 miles.
Really?
Yeah.
No, it can't be.
I'll have a fiver on it with you.
Done.
There's a bet there, ladies and gentlemen. So this will be going out onto YouTube. What Cynthia seems to forget is I've done the walk once before.
It's not 6 miles from Cocking to Midhurst.
And I've ridden a bike from my place right the way round. It's a complete loop. And with my son.
Hang on, are you saying the whole walk would be 6 miles?
Yes.
Or not from Cocking to Midhurst?
No.
Oh, that's all right then.
Oh, see, that's where a woman gets out of the bet.
No.
It's crafty. That's crafty.
Not crafty. You said Cocking to Midhurst was 6 miles, didn't you? No, you didn't.
Viewer, I didn't say that at all, did I? Thank you. So anyway, we're going to press on along here, past these rather lovely
It's nice, aren't they?
cottages. And the time is 2:30, because I've just seen a clock hanging on the wall. I said I walked along here and there was no footpaths, but there's a bridle way. And the very exciting thing is, just down here, we'll go to it in a minute, but Cynthia was talking about this cottage. It's a Caldry cottage, it's one property, but we just love the timber frame part of it. And then you've got the brickwork, stone part there. Now, to me, I don't know whether it's my imagination or not, but it looks empty. But I don't know, could be. Lane End Cottage it's called. And it's a rather charming place with a lovely old porch at the front. And yeah, but as I say, it's a Caldry cottage. You can always tell that from the colour. But a lovely, lovely position. Right, we've discussed the property across the road, and we're heading down through here, and we've got snowdrops. Snowflakes.
They're quite late.
Still in flower. So as Cynthia's just said, they're quite late for them. But just over this hedge, and we've got to move quite carefully. And I can't
see them now.
I can't see them. There are 2 llamas just over this hedge. So I want to try and get in a position where I can hopefully lift the camera up. Where have they gone?
You can run past.
I think they must have done. Lovely pink flower here. And I turn to my flower expert.
Milkmaid.
Milkmaid, thank you,
Hopefully.
Cynthia. Oh, hopefully, yeah. So I'm just looking. Oh, here they are. They're just over here, and there's a dip in the hedge, which is wonderful. And they're just here. Look, 2 llamas. Isn't that fantastic? Got one staring straight at us, and he's probably thinking, "Oi, get that camera off me." Isn't that lovely? Looks like one's got an itch. So we're going to head down this way. We've got no idea where it goes to, but we know where the South Downs are, which is straight through there. If you can see the hills in the distance, that's the South Downs. And we're walking alongside this hawthorn hedge, and although they said it was going to be a chilly day, it's actually lovely and warm. So we're right alongside the llamas now. Isn't that fantastic? Going back to when I was a boy, who would have ever thought that you could go for a country walk and see a couple of llamas in a field? Lovely, absolutely lovely. The diversity of animals we've got in this country now is amazing. There they are again, look. One laying down now, and then the other one is having something to eat. Mr. Pheasant. Always a pheasant when you're out on a walk around the countryside. Well, we've just stopped and had a quick snack, and talking about the walk that we're on, and the little yellow walk maps is the actual title of the maps. We'll post a photograph of it as well as a cutaway on this video. But we've just walked through this lovely piece of woodland, and to be honest, it's mostly oak trees, and you can imagine that when it's out in leaf, this just makes it look like a complete tunnel through here. And of course all these leaves and that will be bursting open anytime soon. But what we were saying just now is, what we need to do is we need to turn right at some point, because we want to be walking away from the downs, because we need to at some point start heading back a little bit, because at the moment this is all new territory for us. And but perhaps another day when we can really have a full day walking, then we'll know that we can come out through this way. But now we've come to a bit of a decision, because we've got a gate in front of us, and it doesn't say private or anything, but so clearly people have been walking down through that way. But my gut feeling is we're going to carry on up through here. So we've got to negotiate our way past this gate, and I'm going to ask Cynthia if she can either give the gate a push or give that lever a tug. Try and open the gate enough. That's it, brilliant. Foot got trapped underneath the gate. That was brilliant, thanks Cynthia. And look at these, lovely. They look like little daisies, but they're
Stitchwork.
there you go. I don't need to know the names of the flowers, everybody. And if you look over there, viewer, some daffodils that are just finishing. But this is just a lovely walk. It's just up through this woodland, and as I said just now, mainly oak trees, but we've got hawthorn all round us, lots of brambles. But the one thing we did notice just now, where we sat on this log, there was lots of honeysuckle growing up out of the ground. So it's probably been from a bird has dropped a seed or something like that, and it's just started growing, and it's growing quite quickly. So anyway, we're going to press on up this way. A little bit worrying because I've seen no signposts for a right turn yet. Hello, this is Kevin, and if you've enjoyed the video that you've watched today or tonight, whatever it might be, please follow, like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye bye. Bye.